Well, hello everybody. Oh my goodness. So I've been like freaking out because I go to the last like 5 minutes ago, I went to like get my phone, get it all set up, ready to go for Facebook Live, and I'm like, where is my phone? So I look in like all the places where I normally plug it in, because there are a couple, and I'm like, I can't find it. So then I'm in like the panic of, oh my goodness, what did I do with my phone? So fortunately I was like, I took it with me to work out this morning, and I kind of put it down like, I don't know, like on the floor, near where you put your feet to drive. And thank goodness it was still like leaned right up against the little floorboard thing in there. So good morning, Karen. How are you? I'm just telling how I was freaking out because I couldn't find my phone for a few minutes. And then I'm like, well, how do you do Facebook Live without your phone? I guess maybe I could find an iPad, but anyway, thank goodness. Good morning, Nikki. How are you? So yeah, then I get it all like on my stand ready to go, and I almost pushed like go live. Hi, Marianne. Good morning. And I realized I was on my personal like Amy Frillici Facebook page instead of like the Stamp Studio group page. So like, I know I've heard people talk about that, how like that's the scariest thing when you like don't realize that and you like go live on the wrong page, because then like people are watching that you're not really expecting would be watching. So, okay, let's see. We can't live without them, but we go, yes. You're not kidding. We go crazy keeping track of them. Yes, I hear you. Well, that was my like crazy moment. So anyway, I'm like, I feel all like, whoo, okay, I got to take a deep breath and like relax. Good morning, Joyce. Yay. I'm so glad you guys can all join me. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I have to show you. Hi, Beth. How are you? Okay, I have to get up like super close. What does she say? Oh, my sister took my home over 100 miles away for, oh my gosh, Karen. Oh my goodness. Craziness, huh? Okay, so can you guys see? I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe if I back up. I have my logo gear on. This is the, maybe, can I pull it up? My Tri-City Heat, it says. So that's the name of the travel basketball organization that my son Cade is playing on, the Tri-City Heat. So I'm trying out my new logo gear because we're going down to a tournament in Detroit this weekend. So I was like, okay, I got one for myself and I got one for Lily, and we can share them. They look a little bit different on me than they do on her, but we have a red one and a black one. So I'm sporting the red one today, and then when she gets home from school, I'll let her decide which one she wants to wear tomorrow, and then I'll take the other one. So yeah, big tournament. We're excited. We have to get up like, oh my gosh, at like 5 or 5:30 in the morning, which I do not see 5 or 5:30 in the morning like barely ever. So this is kind of gonna, I'm already like tired thinking about it. Oh my gosh. So thank you, Marianne. Good luck. Yes, thank you. I will let him know you said so. Yeah, we're just excited. There's going to be lots of competition down there, I'm sure. Lots of great basketball. So it'll be fun to see how they do, how they can hang with the guys down there. So yeah, we're excited. And then Lily, of course, has to be the weekend that she has all of her dance pictures on Sunday. So he's going to play Saturday and Sunday, but of course it depends on how you play Saturday, then they figure out when you play Sunday. So we're hoping to catch a game or two before we have to come back up here, because she's got like a full day of pictures, because she has, I don't know, does she have 6 or 7 different dances? So, trying to coordinate all those girls and all those dances and all the pictures and the hair and the makeup and what pose am I going to do? So yeah, we got to get that all figured out too. So lots going on this weekend. And then we have family birthday party. It's like the mega family birthday party tonight. I've got, let's see, 2 brother-in-laws that have had or are having birthdays. My brother-in-law's mom, who is always with us too. My ex-husband's birthday. Who else? I feel like there's more. Oh, my niece. That's the big one because she just turned 16. So anyway, it's like I said, like the mega birthday party. We're getting everybody together and celebrating everybody's birthdays because it's been crazy for a while. So excited about that tonight, and then gonna come home and go to bed early and get up and be on our way. So, oh my goodness, Karen, up at 5:15 every day. Yeah, maybe you go to bed earlier then. You probably don't, but I really like my sleep. I don't know how people can survive on not enough hours of sleep. Like I literally cannot do it. I think just going at the pace that we do, there's no way if I don't get good sleep that I can have a good productive day the next day. So anyway, let's see, there's more to tell you guys about. Oh my goodness. So I had like the highlight of probably one of the main like major highlights of my Stampin' Up! Time was that Shannon West, who is one of our, she's what's the name of, what are they called now? Demonstrator Development Manager. So she's one of the new DDMs. They kind of reorganize things. So anyway, and they haven't decided which DDM is going to be over kind of which part of the country of the United States, but she actually came to Michigan and she went to Rhonda Wade's group meeting that she did down in Langsburg, and then she met up with another demonstrator, Dawn Griffith. These are all like huge names, people that you might have heard of. Oh yeah, Marianne says she saw that. Yeah, it was totally fun. So yeah, so anyway, she called me and said, hey, you want to have breakfast? And I was like, well, heck yes, I want to have breakfast. So she was down in Lansing and I'm up in Alma, so it's about an hour drive. So we kind of met in the middle at a place that I had no idea, but you know, it's breakfast, thank goodness. So, but I was like, can't tell you if it's going to be any good or not, but she's just very laid back and easy and just really like a really fun, awesome person to hang out with for the morning. So I just can't tell you like how excited I was about that. I was telling her though, you know, Shannon, I feel kind of like guilty, like I have you all to myself. Like I was originally, when she called, I was like, well, maybe she can come to Alma and meet my whole team and come to the stamp studio. And so we talked about that. She said, well, you know, if she becomes the DDM for our area, she'll be back sometime and we could maybe do that. So I got my fingers crossed that that's how that all works out. But it was just awesome. It feels really good to have kind of a real personal connection to the home office too. So yeah, very, very cool. And it's funny because, you know, in our world, like she's kind of famous. Like she's on all these like Stampin' Up! Videos, you know, whenever they do videos about new products and things, a lot of times it's Shannon who is telling you all about things. And so it's fun. It's really, it was awesome. Like I said, it made my week. I've been smiling all week long and it was very, very cool. So, what else do I want to tell you guys about? I'm looking at the comments too, just to see if I'm not missing anything. Okay, I think we are good. What I wanted to tell you guys about was we did what I called the celebration. That was last Saturday down at the stamp studio, and that was just an awesome event that people qualified for. I know I mentioned it a bunch of times, but they qualified during celebration. So basically they qualified if they put at least $150 or in orders in during celebration, if they bought the starter kit during celebration, or if they hosted a private party or a private class, you got an invitation to come. So we just had an awesome time. I was just so happy to, you know, be able to show my appreciation for everyone with this event. We had snacks and treats and games. We played bingo for prizes. I gave everybody some awesome product or prize, you know, just as a thank you for their business and an appreciation. And then we did make and takes. So I want to show you guys. I've got a couple of the make and takes here. And of course they had to feature the new Share What You Love bundle. Let's see what is. Oh, Karen's saying she's hoping, yeah, she's got her fingers crossed too that Shannon will come. I hear you. Me too, me too. So it's in the works, hopefully, if she ends up being our DDM. So, okay, this is one of the cards that we made. And spoiler alert, if you weren't able to come and you haven't gotten your package yet, this is one of the cards that you will get in your package. So this is, it says, I'm lucky to have a friend like you. And honestly, you have probably seen this posted like 5 million times on Pinterest and people's blogs and things, because I'm pretty sure this was the make and take, or one of the make and takes that everybody got to make that went to on stage a couple of weeks ago. But I loved that, so it's got the designer series paper, there's a little bit of stamping. Now I have a trick to tell you guys too, because I'm sure like at on stage they used mint macaron, because that's the color of cardstock, and stamped in mint macaron ink, those, you know, kind of peeking out around the edges. Well, I don't have mint macaron ink yet because I wasn't able to order it. I've got it ordered, so it'll be coming. But a trick, that's my point, is a trick to tell you guys about. If you use Versamark ink, it's like making a watermark. Can you guys see, like if I get super close, Do you see those flowers kind of peeking out of the edges? So that's an awesome, like if you don't have an ink color and you want to make, you know, if you wanted to stamp mint macaron ink on mint macaron cardstock, this is a good alternative for you. So keep that in mind. And then, was I saying, we've got the Share What You Love Designer Series paper, a little strip right there, some of that rich raspberry velvet ribbon, and then of course the doilies. So they did a really good job of featuring a bunch of the product. And then that stamp is from the, I think it's called Love What You Do stamp set. So anyway, that was one of the projects that they made at the celebration. And then the other one, yes, awesome. I'm glad you know that trick too, Marianne, with the Versamark. This is the other card. Oh, as I was pulling that in, can you see? That's that pearlized, I keep saying the pearlized action, but the accent, I don't know, whatever you want to say about that, but how it's kind of pearlized on that paper. And then, of course, this is totally backwards, but this is that single stamp, the Statement of My Heart stamp. And I'm going to read that to you because I love this Statement of the Heart. It says, to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. And then it's got the little heart on it too. So this was the other make and take that everybody could make. And I really wanted to highlight that stamp because you guys know the only way you can get that single stamp, the Statement of My Heart stamp, is if you buy the bundle of, it's the, what's it called? The Gotta Have It All bundle, the Share What You Love Gotta Have It All bundle. That's the only way. They throw that stamp in for free. But apparently they're not going to be selling this stamp, like the single stamp, any other way. So, you know, of course, you got to get the Gotta Have It All bundle so you can get that stamp. And then I'm trying to think of what else. They throw in the embellishment kit and the envelopes, I think, are the freebies that you get with that Gotta Have It All bundle. So that's the one to get because basically you're going to want all that stuff anyway. So you might as well get the bundle, get the free stuff, get the free stamp, and then you're all set with everything that you need from that bundle. So the other thing, the reason, one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys about all this is because the other thing that I did was I pulled out all of my retired product and we did a buy one, a BOGO sale at Celebration. So anybody that shopped from BOGO and got at least $50 from that got their name into the drawing to win this awesome Share What You Love. Is it upside down? It is. I saw the heart upside down. The Share What You Love embellishment kit. So I have, this is my other little baggie that I use at the studio when I do drawings and things, but I've got some names in here and I thought, you know, I always love for you guys to see this live so that everybody knows I'm not just picking my favorite person to win this stuff. So I'm kind of tossing these around. Can you guys like shake, shake, shake? So I've got tickets in here and I'm going to draw. We just put people's names on these tickets. So I'm going to draw one of these tickets out and that person will win the Share What You Love embellishment kit. Okay, so I've got my one. Ooh, it's Tracy Claire. So it's in teeny tiny little scribble that we put her name on there. So Tracy is the winner of the Share What You Love embellishment kit. And again, that was from Celebration. So it wasn't really part of Facebook Live, but I thought it'd be fun to do it on here so everybody could see that. Okay, what else do I want to tell you guys about? I know, let's do, no, I was going to do our next drawing, but I want to make sure to tell you guys about, so with the new catalog coming out June 1st, I love to do like a new catalog kickoff, and then we do make and takes there also with new product, and I've pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, and that's going to be coming. I am hoping it gets here in time to maybe even like show you guys everything that came in the box. I'm hoping to be able to show you guys that next week so you guys can get a peek at some of the new products. But my other point was, so we're going to be doing the new catalog kickoff with make and takes, and then the big BOGO sale, the big buy one get one free sale, because I will have gone through everything in my stamp studio, and whatever has retired goes in the BOGO sale. So that is huge, and I'm doing it like super. I was looking at my calendar trying to figure out dates, and June is crazy too. So we are doing the new catalog kickoff and buy one get one free event here live in Elma at the studio on Friday, June 1st from 4 until 7. and then on Saturday, June 2nd from 10 until 2. So mark your calendars. You're going to want to get down to shop from the BOGO stuff. If anybody doesn't understand how I do my BOGO sale, so you shop from retired product. Anything that is not current in that annual catalog that starts on June 1 will be out on those tables, unless it's something that I just can't part with, which there's not always. I'm pretty good at, because there's always more cute new stuff coming, right? So my example is always, if you find $50 in retired product off the BOGO table or off the retired product table, then you can get $50 for free out of the brand new annual catalog. You still pay the shipping and the sales tax on the new catalog stuff, but that's how it works. So buy retired stuff, get new annual catalog product for free. Yay! So mark your calendars, June 1st and June 2nd. Friday from 4 to 7 and Saturday from 10 to 2. Okay, so let's do the other drawing. So I had a ton of comments and shares. Oh my goodness, I think I spend more time putting these names on these little pieces of paper than I do anything else preparing for this. I was looking at what are the other ways I could do this, but I like it. I like to go back through everybody's comments and the shares with the comments and see what you guys are saying. So it's fun. It's a good way for me to kind of get back into Facebook Live and be prepped for today too. So, okay, here we go. Did I say what we're drawing for? If I know I told you guys last week, but it is that, what's it called? Hi, Rosa. How are you? It's the chevron, the mini chevron crushed curry. Can you see that? And then there was my little bow that I made. So we're going to draw for a bolt of the crushed curry mini chevron ribbon. Okay. So here we go, tossing these names all around. Oh my goodness, who is gonna win? Let's see, can you guys hear all those names in there? All right, so I've got one. I gotta make sure I only have one, because wouldn't that be awful if I ended up with two in my hand? Oh my goodness, I don't know how Nancy does this. Oh, she shared she didn't even do it. That's what my point is. I think she shared like one time, so she got 3 entries, and she might have made a comment, but so that's my point, is you do not have to like make a whole bunch of comments and share a million times. It's basically like one time. Can you guys even see that there? Maybe, yeah, there we go. So Nancy, congratulations, winner of the crushed curry mini chevron ribbon. So I will have that down for you at the studio, Miss Nancy. You are one lucky gal. That's what I think. That is amazing. Okay, what else? You guys want to know what we're going to give away this week? And I'm hoping, so I put that pre-order in, so like I said, I'm hoping to have it next week, and I'm hoping to be able to give some new stuff away, because this is this kind of weird time where I don't have a lot of new stuff to give away to you guys yet, and I know that's what everybody wants. So with that being said, I still have some awesome prizes to give away. So this week it's kind of a twofer, right? So you're going to get both of these things if your name is drawn. These are our previous, the delicate white doilies. That I still love these doilies because I think they look like a very traditional doily. I think it was Nikki who said the pearlized ones are like kind of an updated, more modern look, which is very true. So these are kind of more of a vintage. They're a little bit more of a vanilla color. So you're going to get the package of the doilies, and then I also have, this is what I'm going to call a partial pack. It's almost a full pack of the, you can't even see that, can you? The Petal Passion embellishments. Let me pull them out so you guys can see them. So these were part of that Petal Passion suite of products. So there's one, can you see the little leaf? And it's got that little hole too. So you could like loop, you know, you could put twine or something through it. And then you're going to be able to see there's the little flower, and it has a little pearl in the center. So you are going to win both of those things, all right? So you will win the doilies and the, what were they called again? The Petal Passion embellishments. If your name is drawing, so don't, you guys know this, right? If you comment on Facebook Live video anytime, you can pull this up like Thursday and make a comment, your name goes in the drawing. Because I do this Thursday night. I put the, you know, I go through everybody's comments. And then, so 1 entry for commenting, and then 3 entries if you share the video, but you have to comment about the video when you share it to get your name in there too. Okay? So that'll be awesome. Get some good stuff there too. Okay, we're moving right along. Oh, okay. So the other fun thing I have to show you, I know I mentioned this a little while ago, but I got a letter from Stampin' Up! In the mail. I love when you can get these. Okay, so can you see it's got the Stampin' Up! Little logo on the top, and then it's signed by Sarah and Shelly, and it says, "Dear Amy, congratulations on your 10th year as a member of the Stampin' Up! Family. We are proud of your accomplishments. Please accept this 10-year pin as a token of our gratitude. We hope you'll wear it with pride. Thank you for your effort and contribution to Stampin' Up's success. We look forward with excitement, anticipation for the years to come. Warm regards, Shelly and Sarah." So, and then here is my pin, my 10-year anniversary pin. Hi Liz, how are you? So yes, I will be wearing this with pride. I love to put all my pins on my with my apron. I have a Stampin' Up! Apron that I wear down at the stamp studio, so you will be seeing this on my apron shortly. But I had to share that with you guys because it's always so fun. They do a really nice job of recognizing their demonstrators. And I got a bunch of flex points too, which is awesome because that helped me get my annual catalogs too for our new catalog kickoff. I use a bunch of those flex points for that, so that was pretty awesome also. So what else? Thank you, ladies. How am I? I'm good. Liz, how are you doing this morning? It's a little windy here. It's kind of freaking me out. Although the one thing, I didn't put my curtains up, so we might get some glares, but I'm like, well, you know what? The wind is blowing so quickly that it'll be moving the clouds back and forth so fast. Like it might be bright for a second, and then in another second it'll be dark again. So I'm not too worried. Oh, okay, so now I want to give a shout out to one of our downline members. So Nancy, who just won that ribbon, Nancy Gulick, one of the members of her downline. Good morning, Kim. She just bought the starter kit basically at the end of March during Celebration. Sandy, and I'm going to say her last name, Maletsky, but I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Sandy, you'll have to let me know if that's correct or not. Or yeah, Sandy or Nancy, right? But she has already reached her $300 quarterly minimum. So like I said, she just bought the kit at the end of March, so now we're at the beginning of May. She almost reached the $600 club. So Sandy, if you're watching, or Nancy, if you're watching, make sure she knows about that, about the $600 club, because when you get to $600 in orders and you're in my downline, I give you some free product as like a congratulations for getting to $600 in orders in a month. And then that also means that she is well on her way to meeting the first quick start, which is basically if you have $900 in sales in your first full 3 months as a demonstrator, you earn 5,000 flex points from Stampin' Up! That then you can use to get more free product or to help with registration for on stage in Orlando in November, or you can get free catalogs. There's lots of some cute logo merchandise. There's lots of good stuff that you can use your flex points for. So I just had to give a shout out because I was like, wow, Sandy's rocking it out already. So congratulations, Sandy, and Nancy as her upline. I'm sure she's helping guide her through all of that as well. Okay, so now we're going to do the next drawing, which was for it's called the Lovely Floral Embossing folder. I always have to kind of tilt it so you can see, right? So that was the folder, and can you see this was my piece of paper that I tried to show you guys, because it is big. It's bigger than you think. That is an embossed piece of rich raspberry cardstock. So this is another one of those. It's not really a drawing because there was only one online order last week, so that makes it pretty easy for me to pull the name out of the hat, right? So Heidi Sue Parsons Moore wins the embossing folder, the Lovely Floral Embossing folder, because she was the one person who put an online order in last week and used that host code. So thank you very much, Heidi Sue, and I'll be getting your embossing folder out to you very soon. Okay, all right, move that out of the way. Now I have some, I am so excited. Yes, you've seen it in person, Kim. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, isn't it? Okay, so now I have to tell you guys, because I was like, okay, I know I have some new product that I can give away. So guess what? For this week, if you put the online order in, I'm going to give you the host code in a minute. It's already on my blog too, and I'll put it in the comments here also. But if you put an online order in this week of at least $30 and use that host code, your name is going to go into the drawing to win, because I have an extra one, the Statement of My Heart stamp. So that's the one that I showed you on this card that we made, right? So there it is live, and then there's the stamp set. Okay, so I think someone is going to be really, really excited when they win this stamp set, or this, it's not even a stamp set, it's just one. It's just the one single Statement of My Heart stamp. To love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. I love that Statement of the Heart. I think that's true for, so it's great for Stampin' Up, but it's great like kind of in our lives too. It's just a great kind of motto, I think. So, oh my goodness, was she saying the wind just blew my doors open? Yeah, I feel like that could happen around here too, Karen. It is windy today. Here, I thought you were saying, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But you've probably already ordered this stamp set, haven't you? So anyway, so put your online order in and your name goes in the drawing to win the Statement of My Heart single stamp. So very, very cool. All right, what else do I have to tell you guys about? Okay, yeah, we're cruising right along. Oh, so make sure you put that order in between now and next Wednesday, May 9th at midnight for your chance to win. You're also going to get the projects I'm going to demonstrate. You always get those projects. Whenever you put an online order in, I always send you the projects that I'm going to do later on our Facebook Live. Just make sure you use the host code though. Okay, the last thing I want to tell you guys before we move the camera is just to take one last peek. I know we're kind of really getting excited about the new annual catalog, but don't forget about the last chance list, the retiring items. I really think the easiest way to kind of go through those, if you don't have a catalog that's highlighted, you can come to the studio and flip through my catalogs. But truly the easiest way, because you can do it anytime, day or night, is to hop onto StampinUp.com, and literally there is one of the tabs says last chance products. If you click on that, it'll show you pictures, and then if you click on a picture, you can get more description, like, you know, colors in designer series paper, or how many stamps come in the stamp set, whatever, all those details. But the thing is, it only has pictures of things that are still available. So you don't even, you kind of go past the whole like, oh my gosh, that's not available, because you don't even know really. It's just, this is what's still available, and you can order right online, use that host code, get your name in the drawing for the new Statement of My Heart stamp. So it's awesome. So just don't, I haven't looked maybe in a day or two. There are not too many things that have sold out yet, but I know that like the ball is rolling and that's going to change. So just make sure you get what you want before it does retire, right? Okay, so I have to check one more time just to make sure, but I think we have gone through everything. Yeah, so okay, I'm going to flip the camera down, and I've got lots more to show you guys and to demonstrate too. So, all right, here we go. Turn your eyes away for a sec while I move the camera. Okay, we'll get it situated here. Let me make sure, oh, but that's right, it's always up at the ceiling first. I always forget that because I'm trying to figure out if I've got it set properly or not, but let's see. All right, hey, I think that looks pretty good, right? Hi, guys. Okay, so let me check my notes. Okay, this is when I have to take a quick sip of water too. Bear with me. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you or tell you guys about, kind of in conjunction with the whole share what you love suite or bundles, I am doing, and I announced this last week at our celebration event, but I'm doing a share what you love suite class, and it's on Wednesday, May 23rd from 6 until 9 p.m. So basically this is the deal. If you order either of the two, so not the like getting started bundle, because honestly I don't think it gives you, you know, it gives you like really basic stuff, but you don't get a lot of what we will use at class, or what I think you're probably really going to need. You probably have most of that stuff anyway. So if you order either the A Little More Please bundle, and I will include the link because I know it's hard to see all this detail, but I'll include the link to ordering right in the comments to this Facebook Live too. So if you order the A Little More Please bundle, which is item number 149525, that one is $91.50, and you do get the Very Vanilla envelopes and the Share What You Love embellishment kit free in the bundle, and then a bunch of other product. And I know I went over all of everything that was in the bundles last week, so I'm not going to go through that again because I'll give you the links to all of that too. So, or if you order the Gotta Have It All bundle, which is number 149526 for $127.50, you get a bunch of stuff, including the Statement of My Heart single stamp, the Very Vanilla envelopes, and the Share What You Love embellishment kit. So those are the freebies that they throw in. Hi, Amy Jo, how are you? So these bundles are only available in May. If you order either of those two bundles, you get to come to this class on Wednesday, May 23rd for free. And we are going to make some fun projects with the product in our bundles. I will provide, you don't even have to open up your bundles. Basically, if you buy one of those bundles, you're going to get to come to class for free. And if you cannot make it to class on Wednesday, May 23, I will put your make and takes together, the projects that we make at class, and I'll send them to you. So basically, all you have to do is order one of those two bundles, and you can either come to class for free, or I will give you the projects that we make at class for free. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew about that. I also wanted to show you, because I did a YouTube video on this card that features a bunch of those products, and it's similar to the other ones that I demonstrated last week, but this designer series paper I am in total love with, that the pearlized, and especially these colors. I don't know what it is about these greens. It's kind of an interesting color combination too, with the, I think this is mint macaron, and then we've got the tranquil tide. That's even you could almost call that mossy meadow, that color, with some old olive. So just really beautiful. And you probably cannot see, but I did put some Wink of Stella over that wash. I love those tassels. I think those just were what a fun little addition to the card. And then can you see the vellum leaves? I haven't used vellum a lot, and I feel like it's kind of popping up in a lot of projects, so it's kind of prompting me to want to use it more. So anyway, I have a YouTube video on kind of all the details, how to put this card together, so check that out at the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel if you want more details on that card. But that's an example. We won't make that card exactly, but that kind of gives you an idea. You've probably seen tons of projects made with the new Share What You Love suite, because everybody's got it and they're playing with it and posting fun ideas. So get one of those bundles. You can come to class for free, or I'll make your projects, and then you have all the stuff to make all those projects that you're seeing online that you just can't live without. You'll be able to make those too when you get those bundles. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions on that. Oh, the one thing I should tell you though, that you need to RSVP and prepay or purchase the bundles by Monday, May 14th. So that's a week from this Monday. So you got about 10 days to decide and then get that ordered, or let me know, email me too, and I can get it ordered for you also. So, okay, so that's that awesome class. And then, okay, now I have been working on my May class to go, and I have it all ready to show you guys. So I'm gonna give you the details because honestly, I have been trying to get the video uploaded to YouTube, and I've been having some trouble. So I'm gonna go through the details so you guys know what is in this class to go. And then once I get the video uploaded, then I'll include the link in the comments too. But basically, it features the bubble over stamp set and the bottles and bubbles framelits. This is one of those, I'm going to make sure, can I get that in the view there so you guys can all see. This is one of those bundles that came out and everybody played with, and I kind of missed the boat, honestly, for a little while on it. I was playing with lots of other celebration stuff, really. And so there were all these projects that I still wanted to make with this stamp set and framelits, so I decided we're going to do a to-go kit class featuring all of these things. So I have 4 different options for class. The first option, you get the bubble over stamp set and the bottles and bubbles framelits, and then there are 4 different cards, and we make 2 of each of them. And I'm going to show you the cards in a minute. You also get the PDF tutorial that tells you step by step if you want to make more of these, like the sizes, the colors, and everything that you need to make more of these projects, and how to put them together too if you get one of the to-go kits. So option number 1 is $58. Then option number 2 is if you don't want the bottles and bubbles framelits. Okay, so you're just going to get the bubble over stamp set and 2 of each of these 4 make and takes, so 8 make and takes altogether, plus the PDF tutorial. That option number 2 is $31. Okay, option number 3 is if you don't want any of this stuff. If you just want the PDF tutorial that tells you step by step how to cut and prep and put everything together, that option number 3 for the PDF is always $15, and that I can email to you right away. Option number 4 is for anyone that's in my downline. I want you guys to order the stamp set and framelits under your own demo ID so you can get your discount on your products, and then you get the make and takes. So 2 of each of these, 8 cards total, plus the PDF tutorial for a significant savings. You pay just $12 for the make and takes and the PDF tutorial. And then the idea is you have a class all ready to go if you wanted to run your own class. You'll have the samples that you can set out at class, and then you have the tutorial to tell you how to, what to order and how to prep to be able to make more of those cards at your class. So with that being said, oh, and that option is $12 for my downline for the make and takes and PDF. If you are not in my downline and are interested in becoming a member of our Inkspired Stampers group, I include the link in my other YouTube video. When I have that all uploaded, I'll have that on there too, okay? Or just email me and I can help get you set up if you're interested in a starter kit. So, okay, these are the cards. Obviously, you've seen this first one. So awesome, kind of masculine, I thought, with the colors. I love the little notches that are on the bottle and around that kind of medallion with the star there. So you would make 2 of those cards, right? Then we've got this other one, May Your Day Bubble Over with Happiness. Cute, cute, cute. Hi, Wendy. I think this would be great for kids also, like thinking of like soda or Faygo or something in those cute little bottles. Here's the next one that says, again, May Your Day Bubble Over with Happiness. Happy Friday to you, Wendy. Yes, absolutely. We love our Fridays. More of the vellum. Like I said, that's popping into my projects now too that I've seen it being used more lately. And then the last one, this one says, Your kindness is most refreshing, with those little tutti frutti sequins. I made one last ditch effort to use those. And then also one last ditch effort to use a bunch of the designer series paper, because all of these designer papers are retiring. So I was like, oh, having so much fun trying to basically I picked the designer series paper and then kind of made the card based around the colors in the designer series paper. So the last thing you guys need to know is, let me check my notes. RSVP for the class to go ends on Friday, May 25th. So it's the Friday right before Memorial Weekend. Just make sure that you have purchased the kit, any of the to-go kits that you're interested by then. And then expected shipping date of all the kits is Wednesday, June 6th. Because I need to order everything and then cut and prep and pack it all up and get it shipped out to you. And I can't do that. I can't pre-order anything. I have to do that all, once everybody's paid up and we're ready to go. So let me know if you have any questions. And like I said, as soon as I get my YouTube video, the link, I will include that on this group page also. Okay. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, I want to do a quick peek at our calendar. And then we are going to do some stamping. Okay, so for May, I shipped out the Tutti Frutti to-go kits earlier this week, so you should be getting those anytime now, if you don't have it already. And then next week on Wednesday, we have our Simple Beautiful card class. That's anytime from 4 until 9. And then 2 days later on Friday from 1 until 3. The following week, we have our group meeting on the 15th, and that's at 6:30. We moved that up a little bit because we were running a little bit late, I thought. So we're going to start at 6:30 instead of 7. And then the following week, that's that Share What You Love class that you can get to come to for free if you purchase one of those bundles. That's from 6 to 9 on Wednesday the 23rd. And then that Friday is when the Bubble Over class to go RSVPs are due. So make sure if you're interested in that class to go that you get your RSVP and payment in by Friday the 25th. And then on the last Tuesday of the month, we have our scrapbook and memory keeping classes. And those classes are anytime from 5 until 9. And then I'm just going to flip the calendar real quick because I want to make sure everybody knows about the new catalog kickoff and buy one, get one free event. That's on Friday, June 1st from 4 until 7, and then on Saturday, June 2nd from 10 until 2. So lots of good stuff going on. I am so excited to get some of the new catalog products and start playing with everything and be able to show you guys lots of fun stuff too at our new catalog kickoff. All right, I think we are ready to do some stamping, ladies. I've done lots of talking. I need to get my little grid paper out. Okay, so let's get that set and centered. That looks pretty good, right? And then while I'm getting my stuff around, this is the new host code for the month of May. So just make sure you use this host code. It's also on my blog too. You can always find it at gatheringinkspiration.com. So just remember, if you place at least a $30 online order by this Wednesday, which is the 9th, I believe, you're going to get the projects that I'm going to demonstrate next, and your name goes in the drawing to win, where did it go? The Statement of My Heart stamp set. Love it, love it, love it. I got to keep that handy so I can show you guys that again. There's the host code. Make sure you use that. It's on my blog. And then you guys know this because I love you guys. If you win the drawing, you get the projects. You get the winning, whatever you win from the drawing, and then you also get a free embellishment if you bump your order up to $50. So you could get a really nice thank you package in the mail with your online order. Okay, so this is what I want to show you guys. Because this stamp set, we're going to be stamping with the Make a Difference stamp set. Maybe if I move that so you guys can still kind of see it, right? Let me move that down there. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm futzing a little bit. But we are going to do our stamping with this Make a Difference stamp set. And can you guys see? I'm going to try to get really close. There are 143 stamps in this stamp set. It is huge. So this is one of the stamp sets that you can get in either of those bundles, the Share What You Love bundles. So flip this over. Can you guys see? Like, look at all of the stamps in there. And it's actually two sheets of all of these letters. And what I really thought was fun, and I actually have it out because I was stamping the word hello. Can you see? They did like single L's and then they did like double L's together. So you could do H and E and then LL and O is somewhere over there too. So just so many possibilities. So I want to show you guys a couple of fun things that you can stamp with this stamp set. Okay, just to kind of get our feet wet a little bit. And I'm going to show you the new in colors too. Okay. Yay, I have all these new in color ink pads. So, and I need to clean between each one because I want to show you guys what this is gonna, let's see, can you see that there? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna spray that all ready to go. Okay, so I just put this together on my clear block and it says hand stamped by Amy. And I want to show you what this looks like with the capital A-M-Y, and we're going to do it in each of our new in colors so you guys can get a little peek at our new in colors. So the first one is Blueberry Bushel, okay, and these are tight. These literally, like this one, I don't know if I've even opened yet, so bear with me a sec. I think they have said they're going to loosen up a little bit, but they're tight at first, okay? So we've got this one. We are going to do our nice, easy tap, 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 right? And I'm going to make sure I have enough room. That almost looks purple in that light. Yay, look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so there's Blueberry Bushel, right? All right, let me get that one closed up. Now I'm going to clean this off. Sorry, this might wiggle a little bit. Okay. And I'll bring that up close so you guys can see those when we're done. Which color do I want to do next? Let's do, you guys have seen our Grapefruit Grove. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to get ink all over myself. There's a learning curve on opening and closing these things. Hold on, I'm going to go get a Kleenex because that's going to be everywhere. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I probably should have practiced. I should have practiced opening and closing these, which I did not do. Okay, that's all right. So, that's all right, that's all right. Okay, so we've got our, what is this, Grapefruit Grove. So we're going to do tap, tap, tap. Press straight down. Oh, there's another pretty one. It kind of looks like Peekaboo Peach, but it is different. It's one of those, we'd have to put them next to each other. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next one. Now I want to do this Call Me Clover. And I don't think, yeah, this one's, isn't that funny? Like some of these have just literally, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just hold it like this since we're not stamping much. That'll make it easier to open and close. Okay. Ooh, that's a pretty one too. Okay, there's the Call Me Clover. All right, cleaning this off. I better stamp a little bit closer together, it looks like, or we might not have enough room. Okay, now we're going to use the pineapple punch. Okay. Ooh, look at that yellow. It's like a real orangey yellow on the ink pad anyway. Okay. Ooh, oh, these are beautiful. We are going to have so much fun playing with these colors this year, I can just tell. And then the last one, lovely lipstick. Look at that. How am I getting this ink everywhere? Did I pick this one up earlier? Well, a wipey will help me clean that off a lot better, but those are way, way down the way in my stamp room, so we're not going to go get those right now. Okay, so there's, let me put that down a little bit there. Lovely lipstick. Okay, oh, check those out. Okay, so can you guys see? I'm going to bring them up close. I'm going to tell you the names again. I'm going to actually clean this and get it out of the way though, too. There, okay. All right, so here we have, okay, can you see that one? So first one, and isn't that cute? The hand stamped by, and then I put my name. You can put any name that you want to use or nickname, right? So Blueberry Bushel, Grapefruit Grove, Call Me Clover. I'm learning these. I'm peeking at the ink pads. Pineapple Punch, that one's in like a glare, and then this one is Lovely Lipstick. So check out those fun in colors. I'm trying not to move them too much, but yeah, like I said, we are going to have a ton of fun playing with those in colors, and you can kind of, maybe your wheels are turning a little bit on all the possibilities of stamping. Actually, it's easier to see. Right here, I love this, that they did 2 F's, a TH, 2 T's, 2 E's, 2 S's, 2 B's, 2 L's, 2 G's, and on and on and on. And then in kind of, cursive, in capital letters and lowercase letters, and then the block letters in just uppercase. And then all of these, so this one right here, this copyright Stampin' Up!, this one helps you fulfill our angel policy. If you're making stamp or making cards, you need to use that copyright Stampin' Up! On the back of your card if you're going to sell anything. And then they've got some cute hashtags. One says make a card, and then this other hashtag says send a card. I think those are cute. So, and they're bigger than this. They've had to put 143 images on here, so they are not quite that tiny. They're not huge, but they're not quite as tiny as they show on there either. So yes, I agree. The colors are beautiful, aren't they? And I can just see how much fun, like even that lovely lipstick, it looks pretty red, like on the ink pad case, but I can see some kind of pinkiness in it too. Like you could make it look more pinky than red also. So we are going to have lots and lots of fun the next couple of years with those. Now the other thing I want to show you guys is, because I've seen it done 2 different ways. Where's my stamp? So where you put all of the letters together on the stamp, or I could have put my A on one block and then my M on another and my Y on another. So I was trying to find something to stamp for us. So I came up with, this one says, this belongs to, and then, because my brain was fried, and so this is what I did, her. So this belongs to her. So we've got an H, an E, and an R. Okay. So I know that sounds kind of funny, but I was trying to find something little and simple. And I was going to do you, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I used the Y on mine, so that's not going to work. So there. And I love, so you see how tiny that is too, but it stamps really, really well. Sometimes, you know, it gets kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't stamp really well, but I think this particular one stamps very well. Okay, so this is what I was wanting to show you. So there's the H, that's easy. Then we're going to take our E and we are going to kind of almost as if we wrote this. So do you see how I tried to kind of link that up? Now here's the test. Let's see if I can get my R like it's linked up. Oh, I did a pretty good job. Look at that. Okay. So this is the difference then, right? Do you see how when you stamp them singly, because I don't think you can get them that close together on the clear blocks, but it looks like you wrote that. This belongs to her, as opposed to, do you see the difference? Like my hand stamped by Amy, it's kind of separated out. So whichever way you want it to happen, but I thought that was really cool. So this was just a little demonstration that I wanted to show you guys. We're going to do some more stamping now and do some more fun projects. But yeah, I just thought that stamp set was really cool, and I think, oh my gosh, the possibilities I mean, if you had a really steady hand, you could stamp like a whole, I don't know, you could stamp a whole verse or something on a card. Oh my gosh. I love those though. And I love the cursive too. I really love that font. Oh, thank you. You're glad to see how this stamp set works. I agree, Marianne. And there are going to be just so many ideas and possibilities out there when demonstrators start playing with these stamps more. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's see. We are going to do, let me show you here. Okay. I'm worried about my blue ink, but I don't think it's going to come off. Okay, so I want to show you guys how to make this cute treat. It's kind of like a little slider box, but I used some of the Designer Series paper, the Share What You Love Designer Series paper. And then I just thought this ribbon, I know it's retiring, but this is that weird time when I don't have a lot of, I could have used the Rich Raspberry Velvet ribbon, that was my other option, but I thought it was a little bit too thin. Like I think you need a little bit thicker, sturdier ribbon because, do you see? It's like a little slider thing. So isn't that fun? And it just kind of wraps around underneath there and then you can just slide it in and out. And this is one of the, so I love to shop for these things. A Little Debbie cake, let me show you. So they said they're for Mother's Day. They're Mother's Day lemon cakes. And of course I had to try one last night when I was putting this project together and they're yummy. I'm a big lemon fan. So anyway, if you're looking for, you know, just wherever they sell Little Debbie cakes, you can find these. So I'm actually going to pull one out because we're going to need it to make our project. Okay. And I want to show you also, because this was not my idea originally. I made these, let's see, I found them on Erica Serwin's Pink Buckaroo is the name of her YouTube channel. And so she made something similar to this last year. This is some of the Foil Frenzy Designer Series paper. And I just loved, she made it, it was a little bit different sizing. I wanted to use these little treats, and so I changed up the sizing a little bit, and I'm going to tell you guys about that in just a sec. But here, this is another one. These are actually like chocolate with raspberry, but same idea where it's just a slider kind of a thing. But she has so many cute 3D project ideas, so check out her blog and her YouTube channel too, because she's got so many fun ideas over there. So I want to make sure to give credit to her because I love to check out other people's ideas and then kind of use them, how, you know, make them my own. So we are going to make this cute little treat box now, okay? So what do we need first? Kind of got everything piled up here and like in my way, I feel like. All right, so I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. Let me scoot that guy out of the way. I'm going to move him right there. Okay, so I have my Simply Scored tool here, and I actually did it first because I didn't have the measurements written down, so I did it on just like a scrap piece of paper. And so this is kind of what it looks like, the template once you've cut and scored everything, and I'll show you how we're going to put it together, and I'll tell you about dimensions and everything. So this is our piece of Share What You Love Designer Series paper, okay? And we are going to start, it starts out at 6 inches by 5 3. Oops, you guys cannot see that. I'm just looking at that. There we go. Move that down there. Okay, so it starts out 6 inches wide by 5 3/4 inches tall. Okay, so we're going to turn it along the wide side. So we're going to make our score lines kind of going up and down there. And where's my sheet? There it is. Okay, so we are going to score first of all at 1.5 inches, and I kind of like to do that a time or two. You just don't want to press too hard. And then at 2.5 inches, okay, and then at 4 inches, and at 5 inches, okay. And then we're going to take it, and along the bottom here, we're going to score it at 1 inch, because that's how we're going to make all of our folds, okay. So that's all we need to do in terms of the scoring with our Designer Series paper. So I'm going to scoot this guy out of the way. All right. Now I'm going to show you, we are going to kind of fold along all of our score lines first, because I think that makes it easier to cut all of these things. Okay. So now we are going to cut up. Can you guys see along each of these score lines up to that 1 inch line that we just scored. So we're going to cut up there and right there, and then 2 more. We're going to cut up on that one and on that one. And then this one on the end, we do not need this flap. So we're actually going to just cut this off all the way. Okay, so we're getting rid of that guy. Then the other thing that I like to do is kind of cut these at a little bit of an angle. I think it makes them look a little bit more finished if we do that. Okay, so we're going to cut this one just at a little bit of an angle, and that one at just a little bit of an angle. Okay, and pull that guy out. All right, so can you see, here's my little template. Can you see how that right, that looks just about the same, right? So now we just need to add our adhesive and fold it up. So we are going to use our tear and tape, and the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to add adhesive right along here, so that I'm going to make sure I'm doing this right. Why does that not feel? If I add it there, yeah, there we go. And then I'm just going to fold it over, and the adhesive is going to be right on the inside of there, and it's going to lay down on there. Okay, so let's do that first. I was questioning it for a sec, but we're good. Okay, so we're just going to lay our tear and tape right down along here. And I love how you can just tear this right off. Okay, and then I'm going to flatten that out so I make sure it's on there tight, right? And then I'm just going to peel this guy off here. Okay, and then I think this is the easiest way to just lay that right down on there and adhere it, right? So there's the kind of beginning of our box, right? Now we are going to fold these flaps inside, and then we're just going to add some adhesive here and here with our tear and tape. Okay, oops. So we're just going to run a little bit right along there and tear that one off. And can you guys see that? And then another one. It's kind of, those flaps get in the way a little bit right there. Okay, so it doesn't really take too much adhesive either. We're going to flatten those down on there and fold them up. Okay, so whoops, one there, and then flip this one over and peel it off. Hi Sabina, how are you? It is lovely paper, isn't it? Yeah, we could have used a different pattern. I think, you know, there are kind of the endless possibilities that work, and they work really well, like the yellow. I think it looks really pretty and kind of springy for our cake there also. So now we are going to use our ribbon. So this is that Sweet Sugar Plum, the mini striped grosgrain ribbon, or striped grosgrain ribbon, I think it's called. So get it before it's gone, because I think it actually, this is rich raspberry, but it's kind of a faint rich raspberry, so I think it looks like it really works well with this one, with that paper also. So, okay, let's see. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to just kind of measure. I want to make a bow. I think that's probably about good. So let's, and I think it's easiest if you kind of put this ribbon right around your package or your treat and then slide it right in there. And then you can tie your bow. Okay. Let's see, can you guys see that? I'm just going to stand it up. I think it's a little bit easier to work with. Oops. I'm going to tie our bow here. Bows are not the easiest thing, especially on these 3D projects, but you get the hang of it after you make a few, okay? So there's our cute bow. I love that paper, right? Or that ribbon, I guess I should say. I think it looks good. Looks really good with that, right? Okay, so we've got that. Now we are going to make our tag. So I have the, let me get all my stuff out here, right? I've got my Love What You Do stamp set, and we are going to stamp on some Whisper White cardstock that is right here. I actually, no, you know what? I think I'm going to die cut this first because I want to make sure. Can you guys see it's pretty tight on there? So instead of, a lot of times I'll say stamp and then die cut, but I'm going to die cut both of these, and then we're going to stamp our Love What You Do and those pretty little flowers. And can you guys see on here too? So when I stamped these, this one I stamped full strength, kind of the inside of the flower, and then this one is stamped off. And I think I like that one better. So I'll show you what I mean by that if you're not sure. And then I also used some of that, the pearlized white thread and one of our little mini paper clips that's in that embellishment kit. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't get all that stuff out too much. So we're gonna grab our Big Shot. And we're gonna do our die cutting first. Okay, move this stuff out of the way. Okay, here's our big shot. All right, I've got my magnetic platform, and I am going to use, this is the second largest stitched edge circle. So I'm going to use that. And then I was trying to figure out as I was taking the other scallop edge, we figured that one out. Let's see. So it's this one right here that die cut there. So I'm going to put that, and it's just going to fit if my magnetic platform isn't too futzy. So let's see, which size is that one? It looks like 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth largest scallop edge. So can you see mine are a mess, but I can still tell that because there's 1, 2, 3. That one's number 4. Okay, so the fourth largest scallop edge. Okay, in those layering circle framelits. Okay, and then this is our new Grapefruit Grove cardstock. Okay, oops, sorry, getting a little wiggle here. Okay, crank that handle and get that out of there. Okay, we're gonna put that one there and that one there, and I think we're done with the big shot for now. So let's just get all that right out of the way. Okay, so to do our stamping, we have our Old Olive ink. Okay, and then where are my stamps? Right here in front of my face. Okay, so I've got the Love What You Do stamp. I'm going to use this a million times, I just know it. So nice easy tap 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 in my Old Olive ink, and I want that up pretty high on there. Okay, and then with our new Grapefruit Grove ink, okay, that has my blue smudges all over it. All right, let me get that one going there. Okay, so we're going to stamp our flowers also. So if you guys remember here, these are the flowers, and then we're using that little stamp right there to kind of stamp inside of those flowers. Okay, so our nice easy tap tap tap, and we're gonna, and I love with the photopolymer, right, that you can kind of see what you're doing there. Okay, oh, they're so pretty. I love those flowers. Now this is what I was talking about. Originally I stamped, or I inked it up, and then I stamped it right on there, but I'm going to stamp it off first because I kind of liked a little bit lighter smudginess there. So stamp that off, put that one on there. Okay, and that's it. So now we can just put everything together, right? All right, so we need some adhesive. Ooh, that adhesive is really low. I didn't realize that. Oh my gosh. Well, I won't use too much then, just so I make sure I have enough for the other project that I'm going to show you next. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of this guy. Maybe one there and one there. Okay, now we're going to add our cute little fun bits because we always have to add some kind of texture. Okay, so this was from that Share What You Love embellishment kit, right? We're going to make another one of these little, my double bow. Do you guys remember this from last week? So we've got our linen, or not our linen, but our pearlized white thread. Okay, I'm looping this over, acting like it's one piece of thread, even though it's two. That's probably the trickiest part right there, is trying to get the two loops through the little center. Okay, I'm going to trim that one off and trim that one. Okay, and then we're going to grab one of our little, I used the silver paper clips this time. Grab one of the silver paper clips because I thought it showed up a little bit better on this guy, right? Because if we used the Grapefruit Grove, I don't think you would see it quite as well. So I'm just going to pop that right on there, and then I'm going to grab a mini glue dot. Let's move this stuff out of the way. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Ooh, and I didn't lose my bow. That's good. I could see that happening. Okay. Grab a mini glue dot, and I'm just going to put this right on here. There we go. Okay, and then just kind of pop that right on there. Oh, so cute. I love how dainty those little paper clips are, and the linen, or not, why do I keep calling it linen thread? It's not linen thread. It's pearlized white thread, I think I'll call it. Okay, now we're just going to peel the backs of the dimensionals off. Oops, that's already coming up. And we are going to pop it on our box. And there we go. Oops, get those little bits there. So isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I love these little treats. I love making these little fun like treat kind of things for people. So, oh yeah, she's agreeing with me, Marianne is. Yeah, because can you see the difference, right? Oh, let me get really close. Yeah, this one's too dark. And then those are much better, right? So we'll just forget that happened right there. But isn't that fun? We just slide the little treat right out there. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. So this is one of the projects. I haven't figured out how I'm going to mail it to you yet, but I'll figure that out. So you will get, what I may do is not put the box all the way together. I'll kind of put it together, and then you can like maybe put those, that's what I'm going to do. I won't put these flaps together, so I'll send it to you flat. It'll look like this. Okay, I'll have it adhered, and then I'll have the tear and tape on the insides there, so you can just open it up and put the flaps together. Okay, then your box will come intact. Okay, I won't be able to send the treats, but you can always get those or put up whatever you would like inside them. Okay, so yeah, because they would totally get smushed. I don't think there's any good way short of putting them in a box. Otherwise they would not look so good by the time they got to you. So okay, so there's the first project. Now the other project I have to show you guys. Okay, wait, quick sip of water. Okay, am I good? We're still centered pretty well, right? You guys can still see that host code. Okay, so last project, here we go. And I've got a bunch of stuff here. So this is a card that I received. It was a swap card. And this has been another total favorite of mine that I kind of overlooked for a while. I think I didn't even have the punch, that lemon builder punch, for a while. And then can you guys see, and now I'm trying to remember, this is, so it's a vellum, and I can't even remember if it's retiring or not. I'm going to have to look that up. I'll post that in the comments too. And when I put it on my blog, I'll make sure to mention what that paper is. But can you guys, I'll show you in a sec. But it is just beautiful. It's a vellum, but then it's printed on it too. And I only brought one sheet. I didn't bring the whole package, so I cannot tell you what it is. But anyway, I just loved this card. So it says, if life gives you lemons, live it with zest. And then she stamped another pretty lemon inside there. And this was a swap that I received from Deborah Bergen. Oh, this is cute. Her email is Deborah@heartfeltinkspiration.com. So she uses that Inkspiration also. So, okay, let me show you, because this will be the other project that you'll receive if you put that online order in this week, okay? And then this one, so we are going to do a little bit of embossing on that one piece, but everything else is stamping and punching. So why don't we do that first? I'm going to pull out, this is a piece of, what is this, Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, and it measures 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And we are going to emboss it with, I'm going to start pulling some of these things out, right? With the, what's this called? The Layered Leaves Dynamic Textured Impression Embossing Folder. And I've got my little note here that says, only use one clear cutting pad with this, right? Because it's one of our thick, super thick embossing folders. You guys can see that. This one's been out for a little bit, but I haven't used it that much. So, okay, let's do our embossing, and then we can do our stamping and put everything together. All right. Oh, good. Yes, I did remember to bring, the other platform. Okay. So here we go. I've got my Big Shot. Whoa, that would have made a huge noise if that had fallen on the wood floor. Okay. So we've got so this is just the regular Big Shot platform. We've got our embossing folder with our paper inside, and then just one clear pad or piece goes on top. I don't like to call it a cutting pad because it's not really when you're embossing, right? But I think that's what they call them anyway. So, okay, cranking the handle. Oh, I love that. Isn't that so pretty? Look at all that detail. And it really does, it raises it at different heights too. I think that's the best way to put that embossing. So very, very pretty embossing there. Okay, and then this one, we are just really going to kind of eyeball it, kind of figure out where the midpoint is, because this one's too wide. Our banner triple punch, am I going to be able to see that? I think I will. So I just cut up the center, and then kind of from each corner I'm going to cut in at a diagonal. The banner triple punch is only 2 inches wide, and this is 2.5 inches wide, so it wouldn't fit in there. So we're going to make our own little banner, right? Might have been off a titch there, but You guys see? So very simple, made that little banner, right? Now, throwing everything everywhere. Oh, you guys have to see. So this is that Lemon Zest stamp set. Oh, I just think it's so cute. I can see a lot more projects in this stamp set's future, especially for summer. Maybe that's why I held off on using it, because all winter long it didn't feel appropriate. But now that we're kind of getting to spring and summer, it feels more appropriate to use it now. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? We've got an old olive card base that measures our 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 inches, right? And then I think I've got a bunch of other paper, really. I was trying to kind of make sure I had everything I needed for this. So let's do our stamping. We are going to use, what all do I have here, right? Okay, I've got so many. I think it was to try to remind me how to stamp things, because with these builder punches, you have to be a little bit strategic with how you stamp them so that you can punch kind of with the most efficiency, I'll say. But let's see. So if we are gonna stamp this way, and then I can slide it in. Does that make sense? If you stamp on the end here, then you're gonna be able to slide it in right there, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. We are gonna stamp our lemons with some Daffodil Delight ink. Oh, I do need to die cut that too. Shoot, forgot about that. Oh well, we'll do that later. Okay, so here's my first lemon, and we need 2 of them. Okay, so nice easy tap, 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 and then straight down and straight up. And we're gonna do one more right next to it, okay? And then on one of these, we are gonna stamp our sentiment. Actually, you know what? On the inside, we had that other lemon too, didn't we? So let's go ahead and do that stamping there too, right? Okay, so grab my stamp. And we're gonna, this was on the inside. And this piece of cardstock measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. So it fits perfectly with just a little bit of edge inside there, right? Okay. Alrighty, so we've got that. Now we're gonna grab our soft suede ink, and we're gonna stamp our If Life Gives You Lemons. I'm trying to make sure that's the right one, right? And we're gonna stamp that on one of these. I think it's upside down actually, so let's do this, right? So stamp that there, okay? And then what was on the inside? That went right about there. Okay, so also with our soft suede ink, we're gonna say, Live It with Zest. Put that right about there, and then you can write your sentiment wherever you like inside there, okay? Now we need to stamp a bunch of leaves. And what we're gonna do with these, we're gonna stamp one, and then almost like you're stamping off. Okay, so we're gonna stamp one in Old Olive ink, right? And then we're gonna stamp, actually this is not Old Olive. I decided Old Olive was a little bit too dark. I went with Pear Pizzazz ink. Yep, okay, so there's one. And we need like 5 of these guys. So we're gonna do another full strength, and then a stamping off, and then one more full strength, okay? All right, now we're gonna punch these guys out, and let's see where we are at, okay? So I've got my lemon builder punch, right? Okay. And I'm gonna take this and pop it in there. So can you guys see that fits perfectly right inside there, right? So we're gonna punch one, and you get all those other little bits. That's why I was saying to kind of try to figure out how to stamp it strategically. So it's not a big deal, but if you go the other way, you just waste some cardstock. Okay, and then, all right, I think, did I do these right? Let me think about this. Ooh, I might have done this wrong. I did. Did I need to go? Isn't that funny? Now I did stamp it the same way, but I was putting it in like this and then cutting it off. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna snip that off. There we go, okay? So there's one, right? And I gotta keep track of these, the ones that I want. There are all these other things that I don't need. Oh, I can see this turning into a whole nightmare here, ladies. All right, I'll just keep going. So here's another one. We want, not those, but we want that one. Oh good, it does kind of cut it off too as I punch, right? So I'm sure there's a better way, but you guys will figure that out. We're making this work, right? So those things, and then that one, okay? One more, of our stamped off. Get rid of those, keep that one. Ooh, this might be the test right here. See if I can slide that in where I want. Oh yeah, that's gonna work, right? Punch that one. There. Okay. All right. I think I did better than I thought I was going to, honestly. Phew. Okay, I was a little bit worried there for a sec. All right, now we are gonna die cut because we need a circle here. So I'm gonna grab my Big Shot back. Here, I thought I was all done with that. Last one, okay. Got this, got my magnetic platform and one clear cutting piece. Now, where are my circle framelits? Right here. And I'm gonna use, was it the very largest? We're gonna have to, I didn't pull this one out. So it was really late last night, ladies, when I was finally, it is, yep, prepping for this one. The days have been getting away from me. Okay, so, yep, this is the largest circle from the layering circle framelits, okay? And I've got that pretty, here's the vellum. Can you see it? You can see it a little bit better now with the mosaic pattern on it, I'll say. Isn't that so pretty? Kind of a gold mosaic pattern. Oh, I love that. Okay, we're gonna lay this right down on here. Make sure it's on our paper. Grab my other clear piece on top there. Ooh, that sounds, oh my goodness. Man, I wonder why that sounded so crazy. I think everything's fine though. Yeah, I think it's just the vellum. Wow, that really made like a crazy noise, but yeah, it cut it just fine, so we're good, okay? All right. Okay, so I think we are ready to put things together now. Just make sure I have all my pieces, okay? And get everything that I don't need out of the way, which for me feels fairly impossible sometimes. Okay, so we are going to add, this is kind of popped up on some dimensionals. So we're gonna add a few dimensionals in the corner of these guys, right? Okay, peel these things off. Oh my goodness. The wind is just crazy out there. I don't think you guys can probably hear it, but it's fierce. I don't remember them talking about that either, that it was going to be this windy today. But I think it's supposed to clear up and be better as the day goes on. Okay, so we're going to just kind of put that off a little bit to the right-hand side there, okay? Now this one might be a little bit tricky. Some people may tell you to use glue dots, but that did work. Sometimes that adhesive doesn't want to stick super well. We're going to kind of put that a little bit of an angle there. That looks good. Okay, and then we're just going to start adding. We're going to put some adhesive on one of our lemons. Oops. We're going to put him maybe right about there. Okay, and then we've got the backs of a couple of these little leaves. Let's see. Oh, that's good, Marianne, that it wasn't too bad for you. That's so scary. Wind is such a scary, scary thing. I don't know. I don't like it at all. I'm glad it doesn't happen too often around here. Okay, so then we're gonna pop this one in, maybe right about there, and then that one. So I'm just kind of layering those in behind there, right about there, right? Oh my gosh, I love this card. So cute. Now these, I think I'm actually gonna add some adhesive. Let's see. I'm trying to do what she did because I really like how she did it, but I think this is the basic idea, right? So I'm gonna, oops, nope, I want to put adhesive here because I'm gonna layer them right behind my other lemon. Okay, so I've got my If Life Gives You Lemons, and we're gonna do, let's see, this guy's gonna go maybe right about there, and then we're gonna put this one kind of right there, and actually this one went on the inside, didn't it? All right, so maybe I have to peel. I thought I had that going. Well, we're gonna put ours behind and that'll be okay. Right there, like that. Okay, so we got all those. And then we're gonna put this guy on with a few dimensionals too. So we're gonna put one on there to kind of hold it in place, right? And then peel the backs off of these. What a fun summery card. Oh my goodness. Man, it takes forever to peel those dimensionals off when you're like live, I feel like. Okay, and then maybe right about there. There. Oh, fun, 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 fun. This makes me think of summer. Oh my goodness. If life gives you lemons, oops, now we got to do this part, right? Live it with zest. I stole my own thunder there. I meant to have that inside here so we could do that. There we go. If life gives you lemons, live it with zest. What an awesome sentiment too. Oh my goodness. So that's my other project for you today. So we've got some new stuff. We've got some stuff that's been around for a little while. So make sure you check out those retiring lists and get everything that you would like before it is gone forever. Make sure if you put that online order in, you use the host code, you are going to get this card that I just showed you. And you're going to get this cute treat box if you use the host code and put an online order in by this Wednesday, which is May 9th at midnight. Okay, then your name also goes in the drawing to win the Statement of My Heart stamp. Awesome, right? Make sure you use the host code, right? If you bump your order up to $50, you always get a free embellishment with me in your thank you card along with these projects, and maybe even that Statement of My Heart single stamp. Oh, I love that stamp. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I know I went long. I feel like I'm always trying to not, and I guess, I don't know. I'm going to just not have, I can't tell you guys everything I want to tell you if I don't if I talk less, right? So anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me, staying with me today. And I just appreciate you guys all so much. So I hope you were inspired today. I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. And we will talk to you all soon. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.